Hey friend, chances are you or a family member is suffering from asthma. Am I right? It's a condition that is on the rise in this country for a variety of reasons, and we're caught in this vicious cycle of medicating to control attacks with drugs that are actually making us sicker. So in this video, I'm going to show you some key acupressure points that serve as a long-term approach to wellness. They'll help you get a breather, so to speak, from cycles of illness and will actively support your respiratory health. I'm Brandy Falcon, owner of Falcon Healing Arts, and I'm on here every Friday offering you holistic self-care advice and providing you with solutions for modern health challenges like asthma. So if this is exciting to you, go ahead and subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Now, I am not a medical doctor, and this information is not serving as medical advice to cure asthma. However, this information is hopefully going to empower you with natural tools that have been used in homes over thousands of years. It's my hope that you'll feel more capable as you use these tools to improve your health, and then you'll have the confidence to talk to your doctor or to find one who is supportive in integrative healthcare. And this is important because asthma is one of the conditions that is not getting better with Western medicine alone. An integrative approach is key, and your doctor should be willing to help you release your dependency on medications. So I've already written a blog post about how Chinese medicine can help with asthma, and you could check that out in the description below. I talk about the issues with asthma medications and provide you with a lot of research about how acupuncture and herbs can help. Now, it's important that you're working with a Chinese medicine practitioner, but they will tell you that there is a lot of work you need to be doing at home. You need to be avoiding processed food, omitting sugar and inflammatory foods from your diet, supporting your gut health with fermented foods and probiotics, being compliant with herbal prescriptions, and then doing acupressure on yourself is going to be awesome in expediting the results and can provide great relief with asthma attacks and helps to bolster your respiratory health. So I'm going to use my son Shay as my model today to show you these acupressure points. But before we get started, I would love to know in the comments, if you're willing to share, let me know if you or a close family member is suffering from asthma and if you have tried or are interested in trying a natural remedy. I wish you the very best with health and happiness. All right, so we're going to do acupressure on Shay. And lying cool here. All you need is your hands. We're going to be round rubbing, doing this action with our thumbs or our fingertips. So that's really all you need is your hands. You can use essential oils too on each of the acupoints, which will enhance the treatment, making it even more effective. So I'm going to be using frankincense on Shay, and this is a doTERRA touch roller. So it's already diluted, and with it diluted in fractionated coconut oil, it's going to stay on the skin longer, and that allows for a greater time for the essential oils to penetrate into the skin and into the bloodstream. And then for this treatment in particular, for asthma, the Breathe doTERRA blend would be a really great one to use as well. So this has a lot of essential oils in it that open the airways, would calm any coughing, and support respiratory health. And if you're using an oil concentrated, then you'll just put a few drops in a dish with a dollop of carrier oil. And we're not going to be using that much for the treatment. So really just a dollop, about a teaspoon would be useful. Okay, can you sit up? And we're going to work on the front of your body first. So let's turn your legs to face the camera. So usually with asthma, there's a deficiency of lung and kidney qi, and using acupressure can help to tonify these acupressure points along the lung and kidney meridians, and also boost up the health of the qi and blood in the organs. We also get that energy from food and nutrition. So most of these points are going to be, again, for the lung and kidney meridians. The first two that we're going to work with are lung 1 and lung 2. So these are on the inside of the shoulder. You'll find the collarbone and the shoulder, and then right there in that dimple of that junction is lung 2, and right below it, in front of the shoulder, is lung 1. And so you could hold both of these at the same time. And when you're doing acupressure on kids, for young kids, maybe 30 seconds would be fine, just holding, or again, round rubbing with your hands. And I forgot to put the essential oil on, so I'm using frankincense here on my fingers. To again put on lung 1 and lung 2. So for young kids, again, 30 seconds may be appropriate. And then the older the child, or even for adults, we would hold up to about 1.5 minutes. So Shay is 10 years old. I'm going to hold it for about 1.5 minutes here while I keep talking. We won't do this for all the points. And of course, you could be doing this on the other side too. If I were to get behind him, I could do both points at the same time. And the child can be reading a book or doing something else to keep their attention as you're holding here. So you could also stimulate these points with a hug, bringing your arms underneath them, and then the base of your thumb can rest on these 2 points here. And then you push the child into your body. This is if you're doing it on a kid. So if you're doing this on yourself, of course, you'll need to do just one side at a time, and your first 2 fingers can slide into those 2 points, lung 1 and lung 2 here. Again, holding for about 90 seconds for adults. Round rubbing or using essential oils on the fingers, which then get on the points here. So I'm going to go a little quicker through the other points now. So we did 2, there's 8 more I want to cover, and you don't need to do all 10 of them, but it's nice to have these in mind if you do have time to do the whole treatment. So on the chest, at the sternum, as you go down from the sternal notch here, you'll feel a little bump. Right below the bump, there's an indentation, and then you're going to go over to the side. So the point is in between the midpoint of the sternum here and the nipple. So right inside there, which is about here, we're inside the second intercostal space, and this is kidney 25. So there's a point on either side that you can hold and round rub. And then you can go down 2 spaces, 2 intercostal spaces from kidney 25, and you'll be at kidney 23. So you could do this on both sides. And then going down from the center, down a few ribs, is Ren 17. And again, you can hold here and round rub. So all of these points on the chest will help with wheezing, coughing, help break up mucus, and calm spasms. All right, now we're going to work with the points on the back of the body. So this lung point is inside the top part of the shoulder blade here, the little pointy part inside the shoulder blade. So this is level with the 3rd thoracic vertebra, and then right in between the vertebra and this shoulder point is urinary bladder, 13. So this is the lung point on the urinary bladder channel, and you could hold those 2 points, round rubbing. And then we'll come down to the lower back. I'm just going to put the essential oils all over this area around the kidneys. And where the floating ribs are, that's about even with the second lumbar vertebra. And this is where urinary bladder 23 is, and this is the kidney point on the channel. And we can round rub here. And now we're going to do some distal points, so away from the lungs. And we're going to work on the feet and the leg. So the first point here is stomach 40, and it's in between the ankle and the knee crease. So you go about halfway, and then to the side of the shin. So about 2 fingers away, you'll feel a little indentation, and that is stomach 40. And this point helps break up phlegm. And then we're going to do kidney 3, which is right inside of the ankle. So feel the ankle point, and then you move out toward the heel, and the point is right in between in that indentation there. And then the final point we're going to do here is lung 9, which helps to tonify the lungs. So FYI, the lung channel starts from the lungs and moves out. So remember, lung 1 and 2 are here, and it moves out through the inside of the arm. Stroking the arm too is really beneficial. There are great points along the way here. But this point, lung 9, is the most powerful for tonifying the lungs. So it's right inside of the wrist, just below the bone there, and we're going to round rub. So acupuncture and home acupressure can help with a variety of conditions besides asthma. And I'm most interested in helping people to manage stress in particular, since this is the root cause of many health challenges. You can grab my stress relieving acupressure guide in the description below. And in that guide, I show you my 6 favorite acupressure points to relieve tension, manage your stress, and help you sleep much deeper at night. Let me know if you're enjoying these videos by giving them a thumbs up, commenting, and sharing with your friends. And be sure to check out these other 2 videos that will help support your respiratory health. Jalaneti is nasal rinsing. This is one of the very first videos I did. And then you could check out the other video on how to bolster your immunity naturally. I wish you the very best with health and happiness.